Hey, honey, do you know Murphy's Law? If something can go wrong, it will go wrong. You ever heard of that?
Oh, yeah, I have.
Have you ever heard of the one from Cole?
No.
Cole's Law? It's very thinly sliced cabbage.
Oh my god.
Anyway, we're in Holland, Michigan. We're going to drive geocache today. There's one, it might be behind us. It might be on the upper level because this is a parking garage, 2 floors. We're not sure if it's
upper level.
She thinks upper level, but we pulled in the lower level first because we couldn't load it in time to pull. So I'm going to check the lower level first just because we're here. And then we're going to prove Jordan's right because she always is. Don't tell her I said that. Let's get out here and take a gander first. According to the map, I actually walked by it. As you can see outside the end of that building, it's lined up right near this pipe. And this pipe does go up. There's probably a light pole up there. And Jordan's probably right because I don't see anything. This is a low-level difficulty. Yeah, I don't see it on this pole. I think it's upstairs. There was a picture in the logs of someone holding it upstairs, but we didn't see it until we were already parked down here and decided to start recording. So let's get in the truck and drive all the way around the block to get to the upstairs portion. So we don't have to hike and drive all the way around because there are stairs to get to the upper level. I was just blind, and Jordan's going to beat me to it. Probably find it before I even get a chance to get up the stairs. GPS puts it right here, honey, at the light pole. Yeah, it shows on the Google Maps that it's right in parallel with that building right there. This is an undefined size, and I don't see anything in there.
Oh. Ah! It's this!
And Jordan found it. Why are you putting it back? We haven't signed it yet. So we read the comments first, and somebody said the log was missing, and people have literally just been signing the back of the plate instead. So we're just going to put a piece of paper in here and hope it holds up to the weather because we don't have any plastic bags. All right, Jordan got a new log put in there. We don't have any plastic bags to put it in, so this probably won't hold up to the weather, but here's the hoping. Putting her back. All right, that was Jordan's first fake cover find, actually. I found him quite a few times over the state. Were you happy?
Yeah, I found it really fast.
All right, there's the old railroad tracks, and this is apparently the first multi-level parking garage ever in Holland, and this is a marker for it. But from here, we got a few more. We're going to end all the way to the Holland Pier right on Lake Michigan, so stay tuned if you want to check out the Lake Michigan. This nice little day we got. All right, we made it to our second and third cache. The first one is over by Deuces, by the entrance. The second one is down the boardwalk that goes over, looks like a little marshland pond area. We're going to grab the easy one first, and then this one has a lot of favorite points, so we're going to check that out second. Definitely not showing it on camera. There's a box down there with a towel wrapped up, just randomly sitting in the woods with a dead goose in it. What the hell's wrong with people? The things you find geocached. I was afraid I was going to find a body, but we're almost to the cache. Jordan didn't read the description because it says it's up in the trees and the pin is not exactly correct. And it's a regular size container. So I'm not sure in what tree you would put a regular size container in. Yep, that's how you know she didn't read it beforehand. She's telling me what I'm telling you guys right now. Let's see if we can find it though. All right, Jordan finally found it. As I was turning the camera on to start flipping over logs because it says it's in the trees. I thought it said up. Yeah, I thought it said up under the trees. But that's two that Jordan beat me to. I don't let her win, I swear, guys. Look at her down there concentrating on that bottle.
There's a fish.
I love fish. All right, let's see. I don't think there's anything besides the log, so we're going to get the log sign quick and then on to the next one. Right, now, so everybody can see where it was because you jumped to it too fast. It's right there, and that piece of bark was covering it up. Now, we got to walk back down the road to where we just came from and find another one that has a lot of favorite points. So we're going to see why it's so favorited. All right, next one's down this walkway here, about 20 feet ahead of us. Literally in the middle of nowhere on a marshland, but this has 29 favorite points. I didn't look at the size, but it's not far from here. So let's figure out what we find. So we didn't look. The last person to come for this was a DNF. It's a 1.5 terrain, but it's called Underfoot at the Y.
This is the Y.
And this is the Y. But if it's a 1-5 terrain, we shouldn't have to climb over the railings because that is not a 1-5 terrain. And no, there's no steps to get down there. But Jordan's going to hold my phone because I have a feeling she's going to make me go down there. I'm the normal person to do this. Are you recording?
Yeah.
Alright, it's a regular size container. Here's a pair of winter gloves someone's talking about. I don't see anything off the bat. That's real. He's still recording. Alright, I might have found it. I've been crawling under here on my hands and knees. Tore my shirt. This was brand new, I swear. But it's down here. Let's see. Bottle has camouflage duct tape all over it. Let's open this up, see if it's the cash or not. That is definitely the cash. I'm going to hand it up to Jordan. Honey, I'm in prison.
There's a train in here.
I don't care. I'm in prison. Stop singing Johnny Cash. It's okay, guys. My mom had me tested. I'm supposedly completely normal. All right, Jordan's got the log sign. Glad she has a boyfriend that's like 5'6", because her little 3.5-foot butt wouldn't be able to climb over this thing. All right, now for my great escape. Let's see if you can still do this when you're 40 years old and there's no stepping side on this like there's the other side. Oh. Made it. I don't know what world that's a 1.5. No, that's a level 1 terrain, 1.5 difficulty. And you literally have to climb 10 feet back up and down to get to that thing. Someone needs to fix their caches. My knees hurt now, and it's only our third cache of the day. We probably have a lot more to try and make a full video. I don't know where we're going next. Maybe lunch, maybe the pier. You'll know before I do. All right, we're at the next cache. First, we're going to check this out. This is a retired airport. They got abandoned buildings around here. Now it's a park, but there is a cache here. We're going to check this out first. Plus, we need all these adorable, cute couple photos.
It's so bright.
Jordan's getting blinded by the light right now. All right, Jordan's blinded. We're walking back from trying to take pictures. And the cache is actually up here. It's a low-level difficulty, but who knows? Let's see if we can find it. So it's right over here somewhere. GPS puts it right here. Jordan's going way over there for some reason. But the hint says when a block is not a block, this is a low-level difficulty. But who knows, maybe her GPS is better than mine. Let's see if she screams while she's over here. No, nothing yet. All right, I found it. The hint is when a block is not a block. That looks pretty moist in there. Let's see if this log is still in good condition. All right, so it looks soggy because someone threw an acorn in there and it molded. So that's not going back in the cache. Hey, Jordan, what's that on the ground?
My geocaching backpack.
Are you proud of it?
Yes.
She has literally said my geocaching backpack about 50 times since we left the house an hour ago. She has never been more proud of something
I got
in
my
her
pins
life.
on there that I traded for, and I'm gonna add more.
What do you love more, me or your backpack?
You.
She's just saying that to be nice. Let's see what we can find next, because we're probably going to lunch and going to the pier. All right, we're on to the next one. This has 3 DNFs for the last people that tried to find it. We're at the Yacht Basin Marina. We're up here looking for our next house, a sailboat, and it's right over there. But really, this is called No Wake Zone. It's somewhere over here. There is a sign right in front of us that says No Wake Zone right in the area, but it looks like a movable sign. So I have my doubts on that. If it's not that, I hope it's still here with all those DNFs. It hasn't been found in months, but are we going to find it?
I have no idea.
You've heard it here first. A woman doesn't know something. Let's go see if she's wrong. We made it up to the No Wake Zone sign. This is a level 2.5 difficulty. That doesn't move. I don't think it's going to be on the sign, but it says to look around. All right, definitely wasn't on that sign. We were getting a lot of nasty looks. There's a lot of workers around here. This is technically private property where you're not supposed to have them. So George was right. I don't know if this is still here, and we're not going to look any further because I'm sick of getting nasty looks. and private property. Don't want to get in trouble. Don't know what we're gonna find next. We're working our way down to the Holland Pier, which is that way, where there's a couple Earth caches and some mystery caches and whatever you want to call them, where you had to take a picture next to something. You ready to go to the pier?
Yes.
Want to get hot dogs first?
Yeah.
We're gonna go get chili dogs and go down to the pier and maybe some deep fried pickles. So we stopped for a quick stop at Dune Dogs in Holland to get lunch, and I will never return to this place. What did it take us? 25 minutes to get
two hot dogs and two chili dogs. Put a hot dog in a bun, slap some chili on it, and some cheese curds.
This is literally $25, and these hot dogs are the same exact ones you can get at the Myers gas station for like $1.25.
No, they're thinner than the ones at the Meyer gas
There you go, even worse.
Like the Meyer gas station.
So we're gonna complain. I'm definitely never gonna eat here again. $25 for gas station grade food, and the cheese curds were overcooked and burned.
They were.
And they screwed up my order. But you know, funny is they took 25 minutes to make it the first time, took 2 minutes to fix it. But still, ending the rant, we're going to go down to the street to the pier. We got a virtual cache to get, and it's called Big Red.
But
so
do not go to Dune Dogs.
Yeah, fuck Dune Dogs. All right, made it to the next cache. It's a virtual cache. It's right in front of us. We got to go take a picture. All right, we made it to the virtual cache. We just got to go like this. It's called Big Red. Can you guys spot the Big Red cache? I can. All right, we got to take a picture and log this one, and then we're going to take a walk down the pier because it's a romantic couples day.
So bright.
There's a duck. We're going to wander on out to the pier now. Hey, Jordan, what are your shoes full of at the beach?
Sand.
Are you surprised?
No.
All right, made it to the end of the pier. A little cloudy, but it's a beautiful day out here. Lake Michigan as far as the eye can see. Can hang out here for a little bit with a beautiful girl who's not paying attention. And I don't know if we're going to find more caches, but we probably will. We also have a few to plant, so let's see what we do the rest of the day. All right, we found the last two caches we're going to get today. One's a level 2.5. It's over there in the woods somewhere. And as always, we're going to finish off with a level 4.5 difficulty that we're probably going to DNF, but let's try and break that record. Are we going to break the record?
I hope so.
All right, let's see. All right, we're coming up on the cache somewhere over here. It's a level 2.5, and the hint is don't look up. And this cache has history. The guy who put it here has 5,200 finds, and this was his first find, and it was considered inactive, so he went and got the container and made it into his own cache. So let's go back here and see if we can find it. Are we going to find it?
Yep.
You heard the woman. So it's a small container right in here somewhere. The hint just says don't look up. Not quite sure. I'm assuming maybe it'll be down in these logs. Here's a sticker. Kiss me, I'm Irish. Give that to Jordan. But I'm going to assume a small container that's on the ground is going to be in a log pile somewhere. I'm not seeing anything right off the bat. But let's push things around and see what we can find. I did not check and see if this has been found recently. Guys, guess what I found? The cache. And actually, this was just found earlier today. We just looked at the logs. Let's see what is in this log. Dun-dun. Dun-dun. Look at that. I'm assuming it's the cache. I just flipped the log over to sign it. Saw it. And then I learned how to speak English. There it is. Here you go, ma'am. Get your handy dandy backpack out. Jordan's excited about something in here, but she can't get it out. Is that an R2-D2 knockoff, the other droid? I don't know anything besides the original Star Wars. But we found the log. We found the cache. Got the log. We're going to get her signed. There's a travel bug in here. I'm not going to mess with it. I don't really do travel bugs. Even though I travel a lot, I just never got into them. All right, we put the cache back in the hole. Tuck it back up against that. Level 2.5 difficulty, done. Now for the last and hardest cache of the day. 4.5. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I don't think either one of us are actually ready, but we're going to hike over that way somewhere and see what we can find. All right, we came back to the truck to get a drink quick. The next cache is right in front of us, and it seems half people find it and half the people don't. Level 4 difficulty, it says up, down, and around for the hint. No idea what that could be, but we haven't walked down here yet to see, so
We'll see.
we'll see. All right, so the cache is somewhere around here. It's called Dutton Park, and it's under, back, and around is the hint. It's probably going to be somewhere on the boardwalk. I don't think it's going to be in the pavilion. The GPS puts it a little further over here, so let's see what we can find. The last one like these, Jordan made me crawl 10 foot underground to find it. You going to make me crawl underground again, honey?
No.
I can't even see her. The first thing I'm going to be looking for is I'm checking all these bolts on every post to see if they're real, and I'm also counting them to make sure there's the correct amount. Like there's one down here, it looks like it has extra bolts, but the hint wouldn't make any sense. The hint says under, back, and around. Real loose, but I don't feel like it's a fake bolt. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Looks like it's just a loose nut. Let's keep looking. All right, Jordan's going through the logs on this one. I've been searching for like 20 minutes. Someone took a picture with an Altoids container, but someone else took a picture with a Tupperware container. This is a small size, so Altoid container would make more sense. And both the pictures were taken right near this deck. One was right by the fence and one was by the hoops on the end. So it might be underneath there somewhere. It says up, down, down, around, and back. I can't remember. We're going to find out. I'll make Jordan wear my hat while I get my bald head dirty. Looks like we're not breaking tradition today. Last one, level 4. We're going to DNF it. I think it's under the bridge somewhere, and there's a lot of poison ivy, and my arm is finally starting to heal after, what, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
I'm not getting more poison ivy. It was horrendous. I get really bad allergic outbreaks to it. There's a mosquito on my hat that you can't see, bugging the living crap out of me. So we're heading out. Jordan's cats are hungry. They called us about 5 times asking for food. And if you haven't already, sign up to Upside, code RE4ME. We both get an extra little kickback on our next fill-up. Deuces.
Subscribe.